What's up, guys? It's Jeremy. I've had the Gear S2 for about 48 hours now. Overall, it's a really good device when you first start using it, but when you get deeper into using what it's made for, if you're like me, you're going to get really frustrated. Now, I don't know if this is a defective device I have or what. I'm pretty sure it's just software that needs to be updated. I hope it's just software that needs to be updated so I don't have to deal with exchanging my device or just returning it in general. I have a lot to mention, which is frustrating that I've discovered in just 2 days. The first little issue I ran into is that it would not pair with my Nexus 6. I kind of attributed it to because I have the developer build of Marshmallow on it, so that's fine and dandy there. Not a big deal. Wouldn't even consider that a bug. So I paired it with my S6 Active. It's worked good as far as being paired up to it for the most part. When I first got the Gear S2, I noticed that it wasn't tracking my steps. Like for the whole day, the first night I had it when I was reviewing it, it said I got no steps. I was like, okay, I really didn't walk much with it, but it should have calculated something. And then the next day in the morning, I was running around inside trying to test it out, and it wasn't doing anything either. I tried turning the accelerometer on and off by telling it to ignore or acknowledge when you look at it. And I just reset the watch. Resetting it actually worked. Very random, but so far it's worked ever since. As far as I know, I could be walking and maybe it's not keeping track, but I wouldn't know. Secondly, speaking of, S-Health and steps and everything, I tried to go out for a run today to test the S-Health app and then also the Nike Plus app. It was so frustrating. To begin with, the S-Health app and the Nike app both were not even tracking my steps. The Nike app, you do the little dial and you go to the GPS to see your map and it says GPS not working. On the S-Health app, you can see a little location icon. It's flashing, meaning it's looking for GPS. Doesn't work. I go to my phone, toggle GPS on and off. That works for one workout. I reset my phone. It fixed it for the S-Health app, not for the Nike Plus app. On the S-Health app, when you do a workout, you can tell it if you want to use location or not. So obviously with my non-GPS 3G version, if you don't have your phone, it's probably going to default on non-location. I would probably recommend that if you're having any issues like I am. But one good thing with the S-Health app on your watch when you're running, you can see if the GPS is connected. So, probably what a good idea to do is, if you're having issues or you've run into issues, start the workout and as you're running, look at the device and see that the GPS icon on the watch isn't blinking. If it's not blinking, that means you have a good, solid connection and it's going to be tracking properly. That whole thing was frustrating. I don't know why it wouldn't work with my GPS. Every other thing GPS related I've used has worked great. My Android Wear, GPS tracking, workout stuff, that all worked fine. Another thing, so you don't think that my watch is defective, when I go into the Samsung Gear app on my phone, when I want to send music to my watch, you do select tracks, and then let's just do this. I'm going to go to recently added, select tracks, and all these are actually on my watch right now. I'm going to hit done. It says file name in use. There's already a file with this name in the destination folder. Okay, that's good. Let me just click cancel. Oh wait, it's going to ask for every single one. So let me hit apply to all items. It's not letting me click apply to all. So I literally have to press cancel over and over and over and over until it works. I cannot click apply to all. It's crazy. Imagine if you were copying like 1,000 items like this and you couldn't do apply to all. You would literally have to press cancel 1,000 times or restart your phone before it would work. And I have one more. I'm not done yet. Currently right now I have it set so it doesn't turn on and off when your wrist moves, which I don't really like that feature for the most part, because when you are working or doing stuff with your wrist, doing the dishes, it's just going to go off and waste the battery. However, when I turn that feature off to tell it not to turn on, now it doesn't turn off. So basically, the idea of me saving battery life, that's shot out the window, because now it doesn't sense if I'm looking at it or not. It just stays on, and the only way to look at it or to turn the screen off is doing this. That's good, that's fine. But when it's easy to turn the screen on as simply bumping the bezel very lightly like that, it turns it back on. The screen will stay on. I've looked at it. It stays on for infinitely, like until you do this. So, if you don't believe me, let me just set it down for a second. There's no way to set the screen timeout on this thing, so that's not an issue. Let me just show you for a second. Okay, so you saw that. So basically, right now, I'm going to have to go into settings, go to device, go to wake up gesture and turn it on, even though I don't want it to. But at least the screen turns off when I don't look at it. Well, that's it, guys. That is all the bugs I found with the Samsung Gear S2. I hate to do negative videos like this because I know I'll get a million thumbs down because people will find ways to trash me. But I just want to get this out there. If I'm testing a device, I need to make known of the bugs. And currently, this is the buggiest device I've ever tested on my YouTube channel. I have 400 videos or whatever, I don't even know at this point. I've tested Moto 360s, I've tested Fitbits, I've tested Moto G, Zenfone. Just look at the wall. Nexus 6, Nexus 9, S6 Active. I've tested all types of devices. I've never found one this buggy, and it's just frustrating. And this cannot be a defective watch because there's so many things wrong with it. Like, I can understand, like, if the screen didn't work, or if it didn't charge, or if it didn't do this. All this just seems to be software-based. Fix the watch, Samsung, and you have yourself a winner. Until then, I can't even do a review on this device, because it will just be a big bitch session. See you guys later. Bye.